Hi, everybody. This is Adam.
And I'm Aaron.
And we're here with the TWNRGY Podcast. We just wanted to thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Go ahead and continue to go on YouTube. Subscribe to us, TWNRGY, TWNRGY. And feel free to leave any comments, what you like, what you think we can work on. We're open and ready for that. And
also, if you can search us on Instagram, same thing, TWNRGY. And also, if you can search for us on Patreon, that's www.patreon.com/TWNRGY. On Patreon, you can also watch some of our videos, and you can contribute if you'd like. Continue to watch it for free. No worries, but there are some fees with this associated with posting. And also we were thinking about trying out some different workouts and some different supplements so we can discuss it with you guys. But again, feel free to listen to it for free, or if you'd like to contribute on a monthly or just a one-time fee or a one-time expense. So yeah, thank you very much for your continued support.
yeah, thank you very much.
And we'll continue to help you with your health and wellness. Thank you very much.
Have a great day. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us for another TWNRGY Podcast. This is episode 5, and it deals with philanthropy. My name is Aaron.
And I'm Adam Fernandez.
And just kind of want to talk about philanthropy. It's the act of, in its essence, being altruistic, selfless, and helping other people, whether it's through money, your time, and donating either of those to other people who are less fortunate. I also like to just help. I think helping out friends, whether it's moving and things of that sort, can be considered philanthropy. Anything that is a selfless act that you are doing for someone else without reciprocity or tick for tack getting something in return. But is there anything you want to add to the philanthropy?
No, just, I guess, volunteering, helping out others who may be in need, and can definitely use a helping hand.
In just a couple ways you can do it is through an organization. One off the top of my head, Salvation Army. I don't know how legitimate they are. You can donate your money. I'm sure you can donate time and items. You can just do things on your own, whether you just go and help at a senior center or pick up trash, something of that sort. Or last thing, you can even start your own. So whatever you want to do, feel free, and just start doing your own part to help society and help civilization and help the world. But I feel that I need to increase my philanthropic endeavors. I've done it throughout the years, but I definitely think that I can better myself as well as individuals by doing it more often. Do you feel you are fulfilling your needs, or you need to do it more?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll just tell like a story then. I kind of just feel, I feel I'm doing stuff I always do more. Never, we can always do more no matter what we do. But just one story, kind of just sharing a bit on my end, was when you wanted to go and pick up trash at the beach, and looked it up online, went there kind of towards Huntington Harbor. There's a refuge area where people are picking up trash, and the thing was, you could probably park about 10 cars in there, and there's probably about 20 or 30 different cars that wanted to park in there. And if you try to park across the street, it says you're going to get your car towed, and here you are trying to do something nice and help out others and help out the environment, and you're kind of going to get hassled to do it. So we just said forget it, and started driving home. And then I had the idea, I'm like, why don't we just get our own trash bag and go pick up trash on the beach? And so that's what we did. We went home, we got the stuff we needed, and just rode our bikes down to the beach and picked up trash. It's just that easy. You didn't have to do it through an organization. You just do it at your own leisure, and this way you're helping out the environment, you're helping out others, people that go to the beach and want to enjoy it, and maybe they should pick up after themselves as well. But not everybody's that forward thinking of picking up their own trash. But yeah, it's just one story in particular with us. about you
It's,
or whatever.
that just to build off on that one. It's nice every once in a while, and I don't mind if people. I don't want to tell people, hey, you can help out. I just lead by example. Every so often, it's been kind of cool. There's maybe a little 3 or 4 year old. He's came to Adam and I and brought us some trash he picked up, and it's just good to see have an influence on people in that regard. But part of the reason him and I got back into, or I'll say started, volunteering our time and wanting to do the trash pickup is, for me, I felt as though I wasn't doing much with my free time or just to better the surroundings that I'm in over here near where I live. So definitely go to the beach a lot and see a lot of trash that people, whether they're here for the summer or just here for the day, the weekend, whatever the case may be, just throw away bottles, cans, napkins, you name it, we found it, cigarette butts. So I just wanted to...
Well, the thing is, they don't throw it away. They put it in the sand.
Yeah, but either way, I just wanted to do my part to clean up the beaches, as well as... some people feel as though they want to help animals, they want to help people. I want to help the environment, so that's where I focus towards. But I don't know if you have a particular interest in regards to what you like to do philanthropically.
No, not necessarily. I'm just open into doing whatever, whether it's picking up trash or helping underprivileged people or helping out a friend move. I don't know. There's nothing in particular. I don't have a preference of what I want to do. I just enjoy helping others. So however that may come.
And I don't ever expect to get anything in return, but definitely like to do whatever I can to help individuals. But my earliest memory of kind of philanthropic work is when we were at school and we had walkathons. We went to elementary school in Upland. Citrus is the school that we went to. And every year they would have a walkathon to try to raise money for the school. And I don't know if they gave it anywhere else, but just for improvements for the school equipment and just things that they needed to fix. But I remember always going to my aunts and uncles, my parents, and our parents would help us out and go to their coworkers, and I try to do as many laps as I can and and I don't know if I'd run a lot, but I just remember my goal was to get as many laps so I can get as much money to go towards the school. And
it'd be like the people would donate 50 cents per lap, $1 per lap, something down that.
And I remember them always asking, how many laps do you think you'll get? Because they want to make sure that they don't overexert themselves financially.
They were big laps.
Yeah, you weren't going to get too many laps.
You were walking around almost the whole entire school. It was pretty much one lap.
Yeah, so either way, that's my earliest memory of wanting to do, or having, whether I was forced, wanted to, whatever the case, that's my earliest memory of donating my time and helping others.
And then, just on my end, I remember, not earliest, but just about 10 years ago, we were unemployed at one point, and I don't know why, like
I was on unemployment. I just wanted to give back and utilize some of that time. I was in school getting my master's degree, but yeah.
So he started doing help feed the children when he was unemployed, and then my company that I was working for went out of business, and then I was let go, and then I went and started doing help feed the children as well. And it was interesting. You just kind of some people had to do that, had to be there. They're on government assistance.
And let me know what we were doing.
Oh yeah, I was getting up to that.
Oh, my bad.
And so they were there helping, and then what we did, there was a conveyor belt of boxes, and then we kind of then there was boxes next to us that we had stuff to put into, and it would be toiletry, maybe some snacks, and just a lot of those different little things just to help families in need in the area. So I enjoyed it. It was cool. They're just very pushy and strict, and so they like kind of with the trying to go pick up trash, help feed the children. We're like, oh, you need to come at this time. You need to do this, and like
it's understandable.
Or but they're like, you can only be there an hour. Like I don't know, things were like very strict, and I wanted to help out.
People were stealing, and then they were accusing everybody. I'm like, I just want to donate my time, help you guys. I don't need to deal with all this bureaucracy.
But yeah, it's just sad how it can be a hassle that you're just trying to help. That's like sometimes it just feels better to go and do stuff on our own when you don't have to deal with the bureaucracy, as Aaron said.
But yeah, it was a good experience. I did it for I would do it maybe 1 or 2 days a week. Almost did it for about a year or so until I think either I finished school in my master's program or I got back into the workforce. I forget either or, but one or the other. But it was a good time. It was a good experience. Met some nice people, shared stories, learned about them. They learned from me. And whether there was people that were retired that were donating their time, there were people who government mandated, whether they're on certain austerity plans, I think like food stamps or something, welfare, and they had to do it. But either way, it ranged for the different individuals that were working there, and even the people who worked there as a job. So I learned from a lot of different individuals that were over there in the Feed the Children organization. It was a good organization. It is what it is. It's tough for a nonprofit to keep order when they're running on a shoestring budget, but yeah, it was a fun one.
Another kind of thing we try to do every year with just kind of helping is that Christmas time, always buy a toy to donate. Because I remember probably about 10 years ago we went to a friend's party and the
party with the cause.
Party with the cause is like just like a holiday party, but they're like, oh, bring a toy so we can donate. And then
Toys for Tots, yeah.
Wherever it was, but they just ended up having people bring a toy, and then the party lasted a couple years, and then they didn't have it anymore. But I still wanted to give, and so because I always remember as a kid getting Christmas presents and having something to open and just enjoying like Legos or whatever it was. And so every year, Aaron and I end up buying little Lego sets and donating them at the local fire department or wherever. Like, you take it to the AAA, and then they give Toys for Tots and stuff.
Kind of a side note, when I went to go purchase some this year, it was unique. This woman was breastfeeding, and she didn't have a cover on. And I walked down the aisle.
People do that. Yes,
I know. I to each their own, but I was taken aback. I went down to grab a Lego, and I just turned right around and went down the other aisle and waited a couple of minutes before I went back. But it was an interesting experience nonetheless.
But yeah, no, just it's nice to have that feeling that you're gonna provide a toy for a kid that may be in need and not have it without you giving it to them. And just I don't do this because I'm like, I need to have these feelings, but I mean, it's just nice to know that some kid is gonna have a gift that may not have had one. So that's what I just like to do, those kind of things. And then another kind of Christmas thing, our friends Elia and Bruno, they have a holiday party every Christmas as well. And over the past 2 years, they do a food drive kind of collection. So you bring different canned foods in order. I believe they drop it off at their church, but yeah, we get about 15-20 people attending, and everybody's bringing
like 5 to 10 items, I think.
Somewhere. I didn't pay attention to how many other people brought or whatever, but I mean, I just try to bring as much as I can and just donate. And it's just a good thing that they do. Is like, hey, we're all getting together here at the party and doing something nice on the side as well. So
helping others, and it's the whole reason for the Christmas season, just to take care of others, not necessarily to buy gifts and give gifts, but just to make sure that everybody's feeling a little bit happy during that time of the year. It can be depressing for some people, the weather and whatever the case may be.
But it'd be nice if we as people could do that for others in need year-round, and try to not just the major holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, or whatever the holiday entails, but it's just nice to try to be giving and help out those in need all year round, if possible, if you can.
Yeah, I feel there are a lot of influences out there that are positive, that tell us or give the example to donate your time, donate your money, old clothes, food, and stuff like that. But that's kind of another reason why we're doing this, just to bring ideas to people's minds that maybe they didn't think about doing this in the past. But like, oh yeah, it is nice to help other people that are in need, rather than having to expect something from somebody when you help them do this or provide them with that. It's just it's a good feeling you get inside that makes you happy, whatever time of the year it is. Christmas, summer, New Year's, it's all, you feel good all year round when you do it. So maybe go out there and try yourself. But one other thing, a couple of things that we've done throughout the years, I'm always willing to help friends, whatever, whether it's moving, things of that sort. There's been a couple walks that I've done over the years. Adam has done over the years as well. One was with our friend Liz Berry. Her and Mike, they were helping out with the Cancer Walk. Yeah, Cancer Association. And we went to Chino Hills a couple of years, I think it was a couple of years in a row, and we did the Cancer Walk, and all you gotta do is go there, donate your time, support the cause. I always love doing those things. Even though you're waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, I feel that that's the least that I can do to just be a body there to help other people and bring a little bit of just a little bit of support to the cause that they're trying to accomplish, and whatever they're trying to accomplish with it. But another one of my bosses, she had suffered from breast cancer, and she had another walk. And I don't know that anybody from our office went, but I made it a point to go just to support her. She was a cancer survivor. She had a double mastectomy. She was a great woman. She's still alive. She's still here today. But I always like to just donate my time, whether it's walking and whatever it may be. If I can, just help out the cause, whatever it is.
But yeah, and just my thought is, if you want, think of something that you're passionate about, whether it's helping the homeless, feeding needy children, working at local Goodwill or wherever, and just kind of direct your energy towards that. If that makes it, if you kind of want more directed philanthropy, volunteering, and helping out. But like with me, I don't know, whenever the opportunity comes up, no matter what it is, I don't mind taking advantage of it. So it's nothing very in particular for me to get involved in. Anything that comes up, I'm good, and that doesn't have to be something where I just want to help this type of person or that type of person. But if it helps you, just find something that is more directive and go straight to it and do it that way.
Whether it's your church and it's a clothing drive or a blanket drive, something of that sort. I prefer to donate my time. I feel that it makes more of an impact because I'm actually there. I get, whether I'm on the front lines or just in the background doing whatever. If it's like we did at Feed the Children, just putting the boxes together, or if I'm helping out at maybe a senior center, just being there, anything that I'm there and I'm seeing how my efforts are helping people. Even this past year in 2018, Adam and I donated our time to help out with our friend Brian Bush. They have an annual event over there in Upland at the Colonies where over 200 kids who are underprivileged, low income, they get the opportunity to go to 3 different stores
with $200 kind of a gift card.
Yeah, they get a little gift card, and they need a chaperone, which we were chaperones, is what they called us, but they don't always have enough chaperones. I did not mind donating my time. It was a great cause, but what you do, you go around with a kid, and they range anywhere from 5 to maybe I think 13 or 15, because the girl I was with, she was about 14 or 15 years old. But they get to go on shopping sprees. The parents aren't allowed to go because they don't want people to be influenced, or they don't want the child to be influenced by their parents to get maybe like sundries or things that the kid doesn't want. They want to make it what the child wants because they don't usually get too many things during this time of year. But the little girl that I was with, her name was Marissa. She was an amazing girl. She definitely brightened my thoughts for the future, because our future generations, because she didn't really want things. She wanted to get things for her sisters, her little brother, her mom, and she still had money on the card, but she had told me she didn't really want anything. And I just wanted her to make sure that she utilized all the funds on there to get, whether even if it was just something, chewing gum or a book, and she was actually looking for books. We were looking for books. That's one thing that they need to have more at Target. Target was one of the stores that they're allowing the kids to go to, but just broaden the book selection there. There were some books that we were looking to get, but we couldn't find them. But she was unmaterialistic. She was altruistic. She wanted to help her family and her mom, and the things that she wanted to buy were just books and maybe some art utensils because she does a little bit of art and she does a lot of writing. But it was a great time. It was a great opportunity. Thank Brian for allowing us to be there and joining on the fun. Actually, Tommy Lasorda was the master of ceremonies. Nice guy. He was up there in age, but yeah. Either way, anytime I can help out a friend, a great cause, I'd love to donate my time and my presence as opposed to my money. But was there something else you wanted to add? I got a couple more things, but
yeah, just I guess one of our coworkers, John, he's a very nice guy, and he I'll ask him what he did on the weekend, and he's like volunteered for this. Just
makes me feel bad sometimes.
I know, because fairly often it seems maybe 3 out of 4 weekends a month he's doing something. He also goes around to different hospitals and visits children and everything. Great guy, very, very altruistic and willing to help those in need. And so it's just always good to hear when there's other people out there that help even more than me. Like I don't feel like I help a lot enough. Like I know I can do more, but it's good to hear when people in your life and they're out there helping others who may not have people in their life to help them out.
And sometimes it's hard to find out if somebody's helping, because I'm the type of individual, aside from what we're doing right now, I usually keep these things to myself. I don't go telling people, oh, I went to go help out this, I went to go do that. The only time I do it is if, especially like the chaperone thing that we did, because they always run short on volunteers. So I spread the word to a lot of people. It was a great time. They fed us, they entertained everybody, they had activities for the kids to do. Like, I would not hesitate to do it again, and I would recommend anybody else who has the opportunity to go to do it this year in 2019 in December. But yeah, it's awesome to hear when people that you didn't even know that they do these types of things, and it's amazing that everybody, I think a lot more people do it but keep it to themselves.
He mentioned it the year before, but we didn't go help. I didn't.
I was thinking about with John Crane.
Oh,
like you hear people do things and contribute their time, but usually people are keep those things to themselves. But yeah, with Brian, we didn't get an opportunity to do it the year before, but definitely going to make it an effort to keep that weekend open every December to donate my time. And if I don't get an opportunity to do that, just donate my time somewhere, whether it's a homeless shelter, a women's shelter, something that benefits more others as opposed to myself. And then also sometimes we do it we do philanthropic things for work. There's an organization an industry organization that we're in, and I donate my personal time, even though it's somewhat selfish just to bolster the industry that we're in. I still like to donate my time, help the cause, which helps us all employed in the construction industry, and gets the job done, brings notice, and that's one. I don't get paid from work. I donate my time. It's a great investment, I think, in my time. But I don't know about yourself.
Yeah, they always need people, so I don't mind helping, and they're always nice about it. So it definitely helps out. Like when you're helping somebody who needs the extra manpower or woman power, and they're very pleasant and polite and kind and giving, because sometimes they give and then I don't do it for a gift, but they're like, oh, here's something, here's lunch, or here's this, that, but they do that, and it's nice. Like, I don't need that kind of stuff, but I just help because I know they need it, and not everybody's willing to spend their free time to help them out.
Yeah, and you can tell the ones that are there genuinely, and those they're there just to save face with this one, that one, or something or the other. But either way, it's always good to spread that positivity and try to stay away from the negativity, as I try to do more and more as often as I can. But was there anything else you want to say as we kind of taper off? But yeah, just wanted to say, if you can, try to get out there, help out individuals who are less fortunate, whether it's talking, it's donating your time to do something physical, it's financial, anything that you can, anything you can think of, whether it's babysitting your neighbor or whatever the case, anything that you feel benefits other people, that you're not looking for something in the back end that puts out more positivity and takes away from the negativity. But do your part, help out if you can, and even if you can't, try to make time to do it if you'd like. But again, this is the TWNRGY Podcast, episode 5, and my name is Aaron.
And I'm Adam Fernandez.
Thank you, and have a great day.
Take care.